Alright guys, so just like I told you a few months ago, as soon as I got finished with school, I was going to show you all how to go about making oils from your herbs. So this is for my group, but if it can help someone else that is on YouTube, that's awesome as well. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to show you the concept because I don't need to make any oil today. Like I'm all stocked up. Excuse me. But I'm just going to show you the concept. What you would need, what you would do. Alright, so first things first, you're going to need a jar. I get a jar like this. You can get these from Walmart or Target. Just a jar, lid on it. Alright, so once you have your jar, what you're going to do is, these are the herbs. This one is High John the Conqueror herb. This is like some mandrake herb. This is like some malva leaves. Just to kind of show you all how the herbs look before you turn them into an oil. So your herbs are gonna look like this. Some of them are different colors. They're all going to look different. And as I've been doing this over time, I see that, you know, regardless of what color they are, you know, that has a lot to do with the color of your oil when you make it, as well as the carrier oil that you're going to use. So let's see. So the concept of oil is this. You're going to choose a carrier oil, which is like numerous different types of carrier oils that you can use. I suggest researching all of the different types of carrier oils so that you can determine what oil you would like to use when you start making yours for yourself, because there's a lot of different things that to consider, especially if you have like sensitive skin and stuff like that. So some really good carrier oils. You can do coconut oil. You can do extra virgin olive oil. You can do grapeseed oil. I like this one because it's light and it feels good. So grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil. I've been using it for years on my face, on my hair. If you have a burn or something, or you got hurt, like my son uses it because he plays sports. So he heals really quick from the grapeseed oil. Also, the last thing that you're gonna need, you will only need this if you want to make your oil quick, because you need to heat it up, and it needs to go through a heating like process. Now, if you want to just add all of your ingredients in your jar and let your jar sit for like 3 to 6 weeks, you can totally do that. I'm gonna probably start doing that, just to kind of let it sit for a while. So let me just show you the concept and we'll be done. Alright, so you're gonna get your jar, you're gonna open your jar. Let's just say mandrake. Let's just say we're gonna use mandrake because I have some mandrake oil here that I want to show you how it looks after it's done, right? So you're gonna get the mandrake, you're gonna pour it in here, right? I'm gonna pour all of the herb in here. Alright, so let's pretend that the herb is all in there, right? You're gonna choose one of these to put in the jar. Let's just say I'm gonna choose grapeseed, right? I'm gonna pour it. Usually I pour it like up to there to make a big size oil, right? Pour, right? All right. Once you do that, you're gonna close it, right? And you're gonna put it in here. You're gonna put it in here. Put it on low. Now the first hour, I put it on high. Give it a boost. If I let this sit overnight, I just put it on low. The longest I have let it sit in here is like a whole day. The only thing you just have to keep watch is to make sure that you have water, you know, fill it with water. And it's totally up to you, the time frame. You just need to make sure that once this is done, like the oil and everything, it looks good on the inside. After it's done, you need to drain it, okay? So all of the little herb chips and stuff, you need to get that out. You need to drain it. Once you drain it, the only thing is going to be left is oil. Now when I drain mine, I have oil left, but I still like to leave some of the chips in there. Something real quick that I want to tell you, because I don't know how nobody else do theirs. I'm just telling you how I do mine, right? I did it 2 ways. I've done mine with just only using just herb and the oil. I've also done mine with using herbs, and then I add, like, in my oils, I add like 7, 8 things, because I like it to be loaded full of stuff. I've done it both ways, in which it only has herbs in it, and then the second way it has herbs and the other stuff that I'm adding. I don't like to do it when I add everything in one. I just didn't like how it, you know, came out. But that's like a trial and error thing, because you have to practice until you get your oil how you want it to be, right? So I only use herbs when I make it, nothing else. After you make your oil, everything is done. Then once all of this is just oil, what you're going to do is you can add your other stuff to it, your other you know, things to it that you want to make it stronger and all of that good stuff. How will it look after? See, this is mandrake right here. This is mandrake, and like I said, this is oil, but I like to have some of the chips at the bottom. That's just how I like to do it. This is fresh too. It's only been used like 1 time. It smells so good because I added different stuff to it, so it smells sweet. And it, you know, the smell that you get is going to depend on what you mix, what other stuff you mix it with. So that's how it looks. I got some bay leaves at the top. What you want to mix it in is totally up to you. You have to think about what all that you want your oil to possess. Once you mix all of your stuff in your oil, you're going to charge it. Charge it up with your energy. You speak over it. You can do your candles over it for a few days. Whatever your routine, that's what you do. Everybody routine different. You can't say one person has the routine of everybody, because that's not it. You know, everybody do different stuff. Everybody do what makes them comfortable. So that's what you do. After you do all of that, you can make, this is court case oil that I make. So let's just make sure that this take the name off. Let's act like there's like mandrake on it or something. Okay. I'll turn it around so you can't see the name. So you can put it in a bottle like this. Have oil for yourself. You can make oil for other people. You can do what you want to do with it. Okay. All right, guys. This is like a long video. 9 minutes. Usually I do 3 or 4. But I hope that you understand. I hope you enjoy it. If you need a better understanding, you can always comment and I can explain it to you more, because I don't like to do a lot of talking on my videos. Or you can also research on your own time. You can watch other videos that are more lengthy, that explains to you more things and all of the steps. But I just wanted to give you the concept of what all you would need. What you see is very simple. You don't need a lot of stuff. Also, I'll just tell you really quick, if you don't want to make a quick oil, you don't want to put it in here, all you would do is just put your, if you want to do it the long way, let's just say that, put your herb in here, your oil, fill it with your oil, close your jar, shake it a little bit, go put it in I don't know. I would want to say, because I've never did it the long way before. I would say a place that gets heat, but not too hot. Like you don't want it to get too hot, especially if you're working every day. Like I don't know, like a windowsill or something. But I don't know. I don't know. You would put it somewhere that it can get a little heat, but just be safe and be careful that it don't get too much. It don't overheat. You don't want the glass or whatever to bust. And you can just let it sit, and every few days you can just kind of shake it. Let it sit for 6 weeks. That's the long way. If you want to do it like that, that's the long way, the easy way. So yeah, that's it, guys.